This sound like Zolly with the braid. What's good, YouTube? It's Zolly Z and I'm back with another video. So I know y'all read this title and that's why y'all clicked on this video. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk about my pregnancy symptoms and the stuff that I had and the things that happened to me while I was pregnant. Now look, I did make a story time about me being pregnant, but I still get lots of DMs on Instagram of girls texting me, asking me about my symptoms, asking me how did I know, how did I find out. Now look. If you watch that story time, and if you ain't watched my story time, then what you doing? You need to go watch my story time. Because had y'all watched the story time, I probably wouldn't have had to make this video. But that's besides the point. My story time, I told y'all that I did not even find out that I was pregnant until I was already 3 months pregnant. 3 months pregnant. I was already three. Now, another disclaimer. My background. Y'all excuse the background right now. I know this is not my usual setup. Usually I have my glitter and stuff going on, but we're gonna make it do what it do today, and yeah, we're gonna get it in. So yeah, before I continue or go any further in this video, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button and the subscribe button and the bell next to the subscribe button so you can turn on my post notifications and you can get a notification every time I upload a video, because I know y'all love me. Like, who doesn't? How could you not? Like, how could you not? So I know you want to see some more of me, so don't miss a video, don't miss an upload, and we can do this. Yes, and like I said, thumbs up, hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment, and we finna get into this video. How did you know you was pregnant? Girl, I didn't know I was pregnant, but I'm gonna tell you this, like, I had every red flag that there was, but me being in denial, and I guess you can call it ignorant or just like oblivious, like, what, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, that's what I was. To get this all started, if you think you're pregnant, it's because you had but you had unprotected sex. Yes, I'm going to say it. You didn't wrap it up, and if you did, but then look, let me tell you, I was not on the pill, so I can't even sit here and be like the pill failed for me, because the pill did not fail for me because I wasn't on that pill. I should have been, but I wasn't. I went 3 months with no period, but I have always, like, growing up, I have always had an irregular period. So when I missed my period, it was just like, dang, another month and it didn't come on. Like, don't be like me, baby. Don't be like me. If your period is not coming on, whether it's irregular or not, you need to be concerned, because that means, like, something could be wrong. It went way over my head. So yeah, that happened. Then another thing happened that should have been like, Zanaya, but what happened was, I want to say, how can I explain this? Like, that feeling that you get in your stomach, it's like you want to eat but you can't eat. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm not having an appetite. Like, I did not have an appetite. Like, I was starving. Like, I wanted to eat so freaking bad, and I would go fix myself something to eat, but I couldn't eat it. Like, when I got food, I couldn't eat it. Like, I never finished anything. Like, I remember one time, I remember this vividly. I went downstairs and I made me a plate of French fries. Now look, if you know me, you know I love me some French fries, y'all. So I went down there, I made me a plate of French fries. I put my seasoned salt on there, my malt vinegar, and my ketchup, because y'all know, when I put that seasoned salt, malt vinegar, and ketchup, it's finna be on. So I went down there, I made me a plate of French fries. I could not even eat them. I think I ate like 3 French fries, honestly. And I was so upset because I was like, I am starving, but I can't eat. Like, I felt so sick. And then, look, let me tell y'all the next one. I was sleeping all day long. Like, I was sleeping all day long. it's like I would come home from school, and as soon as I got home from school, I will go to sleep. I will not wake up for dinner. I will not wake up for no snack. I will go to sleep, and I will not wake up until the next day when it was time to get ready to go to school. So yeah, it got that deep. And my boyfriend, my baby's father, he was getting so irritated with me because he was like, why are you sleeping so much? I barely get to talk to you. Get out of school and you go straight to sleep. All this other stuff. And I could not explain it to him why I was so sleepy. I was just so freaking sleepy. So I wasn't eating, and I was very, very sleepy. And I didn't have no period. So that's 3 right there. No period. I was really sleepy, and I had no appetite at all. But I tell that, no, I didn't have no appetite, but I liked it breakfast. I would always eat breakfast, but breakfast was the only meal I ate. The only one. And I barely ate that. I didn't even finish my breakfast, but I ate it more than I ate any other food. So another thing that happened to me was, this should have been the ding, 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 the red sirens and everything going off, but it wasn't. I threw up. Yeah. I came from Checkers. I got a cheeseburger. It wasn't a regular cheeseburger. It had some other stuff on it. And I just kept saying, oh my gosh, this is so good. This is so good. This was finally to the point where I can start eating again. Like, I started eating again. And I was just like, this is so good. This is so good. And then I threw it up. And I couldn't understand for the life of me why I threw up. So in my mind and my grandmother's mind, we're like, oh, I got a stomach virus, I'm sick. But if y'all watch that video, then y'all know that already. But that wasn't the case, because here we are now. But yeah, I threw up. That was the first time I had ever threw up. And it wasn't even in no morning time. It was in the middle of the day. And some people be like, you always hear about morning sickness. This video is really all over the place. But you really hear about morning sickness. I never had morning sickness. The entire time that I was pregnant, even when I figured out that I was pregnant and that was the problem, I never had morning sickness. My sickness always happened at night. Like right before you go to bed, when you want to lay down, that's when I always had to throw up, and it was terrible. When I did start eating, it was hard for me to keep anything down. Like everything I ate came back out of me, but it only did that at night. Like I couldn't even eat grits. My grandma was like, you know, old people, grits, you can keep some grits down, grits stay down, all this other stuff. Girl, no, grits came out. I even tried to drink, like I just got some strawberry milk. I was like, I'm not gonna try to eat anything because I know it's gonna come back up. It's late at night. So I just got me some little strawberry milk. Girl, I threw up strawberry milk. Strawberry milk. A lady from my church told my grandmother that I looked pregnant. And then what made it so bad was, before I went to church, the dress that I wore was nice. It was fitted. It was maroon red. I never forget it. It was maroon red. It was a nice fitted dress, and it had the little cross thingies in the back. But it had like sleeves on it, so it was church appropriate. So I wore it to church, and I was looking in the mirror, and I was looking at my stomach, and I was like, I'm constipated. My dumb self, I'm like, I'm constipated. No, I wasn't constipated. Like, I thought that I was just bloated or something, and I needed to go to the bathroom. But that wasn't the case, because weeks went on, and my stomach would not go down. So that was another sign that I was pregnant. I was starting to get my little pudge. So that's when I was like, my friend, not even I was like, that's when I was at school and my friend was like, Zanaya, you might be pregnant. And I'm like, girl, stop. I don't want to hear that nonsense. I didn't want to hear that nonsense. But look, to put the icing on the cake, what really revealed to me that I was pregnant was I was taking a shower, you know, washing my body, doing what I do. And what had happened was I was going to clean my belly button. All my life, my belly button has been an innie. But when I went to clean it, it was an outie. And that's when everything just started piecing together. And I was like, I done effed up. I was like, baby. So yeah, that's where it really clicked for me. And so for the other females, the other girls out there who be DMing me and asking me, I'm like, all you can do is, you know your body better than anyone. Like, a doctor or anything can tell you about your body, but you know what feels normal. You know what looks normal. So if something out of the ordinary is going on and then you're already like not having a period, the period is the most obvious sign. But if you're not having a period and then other weird things are going on, I would say get you a test, baby. Because look, the sooner you find out, the better. Because what I was told was that, look y'all, the first few months, days, weeks of pregnancy are the most important parts. That's where our majority miscarriages happen, in the very beginning. So that's the most important part. And if you find out in the beginning, if you're blessed enough to find out in the beginning, you can already start taking care of yourself, doing things that you know that'll help you and the baby that's benefiting. I found out when I was already 3 months, and I wasn't living the healthiest lifestyle, because I found out in January. That was after New Year's. And when I tell you, I turned up bad on New Year's. Turned up bad on the New Year's. And I was pregnant. And I didn't know that. And when looking back on that, like, this is just a lesson to all females. Pay attention to your body and those signs, like, for real. Because I could have had a miscarriage because I was not taking care of myself how I should being pregnant. I didn't know that I was pregnant. But when I found out that I was pregnant, I did what I was supposed to do. And that's really all anybody could ask for out of someone. Because if you don't know, you don't know. But if you know and you still, girl, don't do that. But yes, those were all my symptoms and signs of being pregnant. If y'all haven't watched my 16 and pregnant story, please go watch that. I'm gonna try to, please go watch that. It's on my channel somewhere. I don't know how to put it in the eye, but if I can figure it out, I will. And yeah, so y'all do that. And I want to say thank y'all for watching my video. I hope that I was beneficial to somebody and I helped somebody out. And girl, let me tell you, I'm a teen mom, and if we going through if we in the same situation, same boat, it is nothing to be embarrassed about. Because in the beginning, I was embarrassed. I didn't want nobody to know that I was pregnant. I felt down. I felt like throughout my pregnancy, I felt like there were times where I felt like I wasn't pretty. I felt like I wasn't going to be able to do nothing because I'm carrying a baby. I felt like I looked stupid. I felt like I stuck out like a sore thumb because I got a big old stomach. But, girl, let me tell you, you're carrying a life. And all life is beautiful, and you created that, baby. You're creating life inside of you, and it don't get no better than that. So anybody that got anything to say about it, bump it, baby, because we're not here for none of that. I am carrying life, and I want all positive auras, all positive energy and vibes around me, baby. So yes, if this video was beneficial to you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, okay? Do that for me. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.